All right, thank you so much, Mr. Ku, for heading off this discussion tonight. Thank you for such a welcome greetings, even though that you didn't remember the topic, that's totally fine. Yeah, somebody just can skip the topic without out of nothing. So we're gonna hit the ground, guys. For tonight, we're gonna have another session with OTA community. As you may a regular member or you are just new here as like Rivka. So basically, as you may mention, that this is a speaking community, so you are totally welcome to speak whatever you want to say, as long as something that is relevant with the topic. And I am Didi Mustari. You may call me Mr. Dimas, or just call me Dimas or Ayang. That's okay. Well, anyway, we're gonna have a session talking about the power of crowd. Thank you, Dila. The power of crowd, the social media as the catalyst for justice. But we're down before we jump into the topic tonight. I want to say thank you so much, guys, for hop on upon our meeting tonight. And then before that, I want you guys to check out first. Please type OTA community down there on the chat room so that I can know that you're actually listening. Can you guys type down OTA community? All right, thank you, Dila. Thank you, OTA community. Thank you. Okay, can you type it down? Thank you so much. I want to see from others too. Thank you, Imam. Love the emoticon though. I hope that you're as excited as how your opinion is gonna be. Thank you, Satrio. The fact that you actually typing without space though, boleh dikasih space ya guys. So it's actually okay. It's not actually emerge, but that's totally fine. Thank you, Zakia. Don't type twice of the community too. All right, so before that, before we jump in again, I want you guys to give the hashtag, whatever hashtag of tonight's discussion. What do you think our OTA community sounds like or gonna be like with hashtag? I'm gonna start first, and I want you guys to give me your opinion about our OTA community. Okay, so give me a hashtag, tapping down there below about OTA community. Whatever hashtag. Go ahead. Oh, Andy is left. Somebody just left out of something. Give me a hashtag, guys. Whatever hashtag you can talk about. Education must be free. I know that really beautiful tagline of OTA community. Education must be free. I do agree. But the text is gonna be higher, right? Like okay, what other hashtags, guys? Probably can spice it up. Well, Andy join again. Another dare to globalize. Ooh, interesting. Why you say so? Awesome. Thank you, Dila. So you're talking about me? Thank you. I thought you were going to talk about the community, but that's okay. We both are amazing. Today we said tomorrow. It's not done yet. Oh my goodness. Don't say that first. It's for the end. How about you, Rivka, Miss Ekalita? Can you give me some tagline, please? Just to remind. Okay, thank you so much for the reminder. And any tagline, please? Cool community. We can tell that you're first here. Is your first hop on, right? Cool community. Any other tagline, please? Unfortunately, we don't really use this tagline in Zoom meeting, right? But we can use it in social media platform. Amazing community. Thank you, Imam. How many times you been here, Imam? Smart community. How long have you been here?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, how long
I
have you been
joined this.
attending?
I see. I think 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, 10 times you're gonna get a gold from Mr. Kuya.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Sure. Please ask the OTA community for the gold. Manyala community, Kuya, I talk about you. Thank you, Dila. Love chicks for you. Smart community. Miss Ekalita is the most diligent member out of all that she attends every single meeting we have, right, Miss Ekalita?
I try to, sir.
You try to. I can sense, her development in terms of her speaking, which I believe that that's actually the output if you come right after all the times to our OTA communities meeting. All right. Hi, Andy, you're back. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into our sessions tonight. So let me open up my presentation. Can I share screen, Mr. Ku? Can I? Okay, thank you. Okay, I would like to know, guys, if you see my presentation. Can you guys see it? Please raise your foot if you can see me. Okay, give me a sign kalau udah terlihat. Okay, thank you, Mr. Kalita. I expect that you're food, but you raise your hand, that's okay. Thank you so much. So the title of tonight's discussion is The Power of Crowds, Social Media as a Catalyst for Justice. It's a very, very common topic that you can actually come up with. And I don't want to make our conversation tonight becoming so rigid and too academical. We're gonna have more colloquial and also casual speaking so that you all can comfortable giving your opinion. So there's a lot of hashtags here that you can see. Same exactly as what you just did in our chat room, right? So are you guys familiar with this hashtag before? Or do you find any other famous or viral hashtags? I want to start from... Hi, Sony. Thank you. I love that.
Okay. Right. My sound's audible?
Yes, you're so audible. Have you seen any other viral hashtags or these hashtags are
Of course
familiar
do
to
I.
you?
Yeah, but it's some interesting that when we talk about the hashtag, for example, in Instagram or Twitters. But for me, for Sambo is very viral. That I thought as well.
True.
Viral, Sambo and boycott Starbucks. But
Mm,
until right now, I didn't go to Starbucks at all. But I prefer
sure.
just cappuccino and
Mhm. A
cappuccino is
cappuccino.
not sponsored, by the way.
No, I didn't buy it in Starbucks though. I buy it somewhere in our Indonesian stall. So
Yeah,
don't boycott me.
yeah. We're supposed to boycott for Israel products, not only American, but I guess American is really hard to boycott because we need Apple. So,
You need
okay,
Apple?
that is for me, Mister. Thank you so much for giving me some opportunity.
Sure, Mrs. Sony. Thank you so much for hop on. All right, Zakia, have you seen any famous or viral hashtag other than this?
Of course,
Can you give me
And-
an example?
yeah. I see in this is no fear on justice because in Indonesia so many video viral
Mhm.
and I think when the video is not viral content creator no justice about this.
Oh, interesting. Thank you so much, Zakia. Miss Dila, you want to talk about any famous or viral hashtag that is in vogue in your surrounding? Why I use Uptalk? I sound ghetto. Miss Dila, are you there? Okay, I think Imam Mahesa wants to say something. RUU Penyiaran. Oh, yeah. Even, is it me or I didn't know about that hashtag? I didn't know at all. What's that hashtag, Mr. Ku? Tell us about that.
You know that the news which happens to some content creators that RUU Penyiaran will, how to say, the government will handle or KPI
Ah, yeah.
related to
Oh,
KPI.
related with the censorship and so on. Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh, I just forgot it. Sorry, Otak community too, but I actually knew that. Sorry. Imam, do you have any other hashtag that probably we can start off? Like Mr. Deem is handsome or Mr. Ku is awesome. Those are very viral hashtag. Or do you know any other hashtags, Imam Mahesa?
Yeah, I think I just know some of the hashtags inside of this presentation, I think.
Okay, what are those?
No viral, no justice.
No viral, no justice.
Justice for Audrey.
So you don't know this? This is the most out of
Oh, yeah,
all.
I know that. Justice for
Oh.
Audrey.
Just
the girl who died, right? From
no,
the crash, Audrey,
no, she passed away.
until there is a movie. Oh, salah ya? Oh, yeah, I mean she passed away.
Yeah, I just kidding.
Yeah,
I think Audrey is the one who, got bullied, right?
yeah.
All right. All right. So that's it for our start off. So let's jump into the first question. So basically, if you see from this very beautiful graphic data, so our country is basically becoming the digital population and then it's growing significantly. Hold up. Growing significantly. And then according to the data, the internet penetration and affordability of the smartphones in Indonesia, especially when you're like Android users or you are like Realme user like me or iPhone user like Mr. Cool. So atau Mr. Satrio, those are iPhone users. So basically this internet penetration, the affordability of smartphone become so much that enable people to connect with the internet so easily and then able to connect with the social media as easy as possible. As of February 2022, as you can see that almost like 167 million active social media user here in Indonesia. I believe you guys are one of them. So let's jump into the first question. You don't need to read all of the data because I didn't either. So let's jump in. What do you use social media for, guys? What apps are you mostly use? Let's start with the easy question first. Come on, the twin of Mr. Ku. Yes, raise your hand. Sure.
Okay, so what do I use social media for? I have two. One is I do play a video game, a Roblox. I I watch YouTube to see when the game would be updated. And then I also use and the second one is I use YouTube for just to watch people like to build like race cars, like some updates on their project cars. And what apps are you mostly used? YouTube.
YouTube. Any other than YouTube?
Maybe TikTok.
Oh, you play TikTok, so you always like do like this?
No, I just
Or
watch
like this?
people. No, I just watch
Ah.
people building, I don't know, modified motorcycles or cars.
Oh, interesting content that you're actually looking for. So any news that you're actually reading or seeing from those social media?
Sometimes I saw, I don't know, like some I don't know, like some
Somewhat.
so I don't know.
Oh, I see. I can tell that you didn't read any news out there, right? What you
Yeah.
care about is all about Roblox and also all the
Roblox.
things. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's okay. YouTube and TikTok. You don't play any Instagrams, X,
No.
or Twitter,
No.
WhatsApp. You obviously play WhatsApp.
Yeah, I do use WhatsApp.
Interesting. All right. Thank you so much for the informations.
You're welcome.
Any other person probably want to share what kind of social media you guys use for? Probably you want to hear from October. Well, we're still in June, but that's okay.
Yeah. Thank you for the chance, Mr. Dennis.
Sure.
I do Instagram. I do TikTok as well. I do X. Sometimes do a thread. So I do social media a lot. So what do I use it for? Basically, it's only for amusement.
Okay.
Yeah, just scrolling when I have leisure time, killing the time. That's not productive, I know, but I do like it.
That's good that you're killing the time. You
Mm.
don't kill people, right? Despite you're
No,
gonna
no,
be
no.
on social media that you're actually
Yeah.
playing. right? How dangerous it could be. Thank you so much, Mr. October. Your voice sounds very familiar to us.
Oh, really? This
Yeah,
is my
sounds like
first time joining this event.
really. I didn't even know that somebody can use their month name right here. Thank you so much, though. Okay, let me hear from Satrio. Hello, Mr. Satrio. Would you like to share what do you use social media for and what apps are you mostly use?
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Demos.
Sure.
How can I call you, Mr. Demos, or do you have any nickname? Demos?
Usually people call me Mr. Handsome, but
Okay.
either way, you can call me both.
Mr. D, right? Okay.
Don't say Mr. D sounds so cookie. No, don't call me that. Mr. D is fine. Don't call
Okay.
Don't call Mr. D. That sounds cookie.
Well, what do I use social media for? I think back to our daily need, right?
Yeah.
So I think if for me, I use social media is for like to see the world. It's like what happened. I mean, what kind of the situation happens in our life, like to get something important information from our daily news as well, right? So I think
Yeah.
yeah, I think as for me, I will use the social media is only for saying like the world, but sometimes I think it also relate to our activity in our daily life. If we I mean as long as we have like plenty of time, I mean we can use social media more. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, but when you say to see the world, what do you mean by to see? Can you elaborate a little bit about seeing the world?
Yeah, I mean, I just use that kind of word because of we are living in the industrial for condition right now, right? So I think the one of the ways that we can use to see the world is by using social media. Yeah, I think that is one of the simplest way.
So you mean that seeing the world is basically gaining up information?
Yeah.
I see.
By
Because that's
saying
really
everything,
such.
like we can get
everything.
information, we can get like a trending topic that
Trending topics.
happens in our daily life as well, right? So yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Thank you so much, though, for
Wait,
bridging the
for
topics on. Yeah. Sure.
second question. And what apps
Are you mostly
am I
used?
mostly use? I think
Yes.
I just have like three kind of the apps that I use often. The first is a YouTube because I can see many interesting video from that apps.
Interesting videos. I see.
Yeah. I think it based on the algorithm as well, right? So if we
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about it later. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for brought up here.
And the second one is Instagram, and the third one is Twitter or X. Currently become X.
Twitter or X.
Yeah.
Yes, it is recently. Interesting. Thank you so much, Mrs. Satrio. Anyone else want to share about what you guys use social media for, and then what apps are you mostly use? Before we jump in. Yes, Mr. Sony, thank you so much.
Okay, hello, sir.
Hello.
What do you usually use social media for?
Yes.
For me, that I always use LinkedIn for seeking a job.
Oi!
Yeah,
That's really nice.
LinkedIn is
Oh my
social media online,
goodness.
but for me, that LinkedIn is social media for boosting my portfolio, for example, or what is that? For seeking a job, of course, I prefer to online.
Let me check your LinkedIn. Is it Sony Alfianza?
Yeah. How do you know that?
I'm gonna
We
check
try to
it
connect each other.
right away.
We can try to connect each other, by the way.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
Let me check. I have to check it right away.
Yeah. All right. And what
Oh,
apps
Sony
are you
Afianza
mostly
Palka.
use?
There are
Yeah,
three
what
people
apps?
here.
Master Teacher.
Oh, the master teacher one. Oh, it's you.
Okay, have you connected
Ah,
before? I try to approve that.
oh, you checked me this afternoon,
Mhm.
right? And then I connected. Oh my goodness, now I know. Thank you so much for
Thank you so much,
check me
Mr.
out. Oh my
Okay, what apps
goodness.
are you mostly use?
Mm.
Of the second one is
Mm-hmm.
LinkedIn, and the first one is YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know because I'm very fans of YouTube. Every day I open YouTube for learning or just entertain myself.
Ooh,
Thank you
that's
so
nice.
much, sir.
Thank you, Mrs. Sonny. Anyone else want to share? Andi, Rivka, Imam Mahesa, Tamis Ekalita, Zakia, want to share? Anyone else before we jump into the second question? You can talk about the data if you wish to. Okay, Mr. Imam Mahesa. Okay, I see your hand.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dimas.
Not Dimas. That sounds so
Dimas.
different.
So how
Dimas, yeah.
Dimas?
Dimas, yes.
Okay,
Dimas
sounds
seems
sounds good,
different
right?
name. Thank you. It's right. It's actually
Okay,
fine. Okay,
okay.
keep going.
I will answer this question. What do you use? What what do you use for social media for?
Mm-hmm.
I think for now, I just use social media the first for to know what happens in this world. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, it actually, yeah, it is important for me to know what the updated information about what's happening now. Like to not make myself
Mm-hmm.
what is that? Ketinggalan information. How to say it? I
Yeah,
forgot.
ketinggalan
Yeah, like that.
information. Love that. So first, FOMO, right?
Yeah, fear of missing out. And then I think for the second, because I use social media for enhancing my knowledge
Ooh,
because
love that.
of I take international relations as my major, and also
Mm.
I have followed many diplomats in the Instagram, and yeah, I know their their style, how their style to use what is that
Mm.
relation style with
Mm-hmm.
their country, and like and something like that. And then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, maybe just that. And then what apps are you
You
mostly
mostly
use?
used
Okay, maybe the first is Instagram, and
Instagram,
the second is uh TikTok maybe.
TikTok.
Mm.
Interesting. I see. So when you
And
study international relationships, so you means that you're having a lot of boyfriend or girlfriend from other countries?
no, I think
No, you're not. I
but
see.
I think it can be an opportunity also.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So you build
And
a
the second,
relationship. Mm-hmm.
if I say this, maybe you guys will laugh. I
Mm-hmm.
use Facebook also, even though this app, it's some of the people thought this app is so old, but yeah, I still
No,
use
no,
this.
it's not. It's okay. Mr. Kus
Yeah,
use
I mean,
Friendster. Do you know
some
Friendster?
of the people uh, talk to me like, how dare you still use Facebook in this era? Yeah, some of my friends are like, yeah, their response is so weird. But
Well,
I
it
still Facebook
is.
in my
Yeah.
social life.
Like or not, like a lot of people are still using Facebook these days,
Yeah,
especially the old
that's
people like
fun.
Mr. Ku. Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
totally
that's
fine.
fun.
Thank you, Mr. Imam. Zaki, you want to say something? I see that you raise your hand.
Yeah, about what do you use social media and for what?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I usually media social in TikTok apps.
Mm-hmm.
I want to search a new film or anime, and sometimes I search about how to tutorial makeup or skincare. But
Oh, I see.
but sometimes I search about I using application for search important information about university or something.
Mhm. I see. That's good. Thank you so much, Zakia. So let's jump into second questions, guys. So who do you think use social media the most in Indonesia? You can talk about the gender based on the ages, or you can say that who basically are they the people who use social media the most are those people who don't have a job, or is the other way around? I want to hear it from somebody who's basically on social media the most. Miss Ekalita, you want to say something? Who do you think use social media the most in Indonesia?
Who do you think use? I think the most I think it's from Korean community. Because when I see the comment, it
Mm-hmm.
becomes Korean. It's not only one segment community, but it's from very Korean. Like the
Mm-hmm.
data said that there is a 168 67 million, right?
Million, yes.
The in from the data you will see that it's very variant. It's not segmented, and when
Love that word.
you read the comment, you will see
Mm,
that there is in an Indonesian netizen mostly they are very interested to the social media a lot. Yeah,
mm,
yeah.
mm,
It's not only from the worker or study or a housewife. It's not like
mm,
that, but it's very variant, like the data said.
mm. I understood. So you think that because using social media is basically very flexible in accordance of the times, then people actually from different backgrounds can actually access
Yeah,
social media.
that's right.
Understood. Oh, interesting. Let me hear from other two. Rivka, you want to say something, or Andy? Who do you think use social media the most in Indonesia? Other two of you. Who's coming in? Rivka or Andy, you want to say something? Rivka or Andy? Rivka. Do you make dancing video with your sibling, Miss Zakia? Well, he did. She did actually, but it was a couple of years ago when I was with her in the same home. Anyone else? Andy? Oh, yeah. Why you're dancing like that? Okay, I want to hear from you then. Who do you think use social media the most so that you can stop dancing right there?
Really? Me?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I believe that you use social media the most, especially your ages.
No. No, I
Okay.
don't.
Yes, you
Uh,
do. 8 hours a day
no, no.
watching Abe, the kid.
What?
Okay. Who do you think
Really?
then use social media the most in Indonesia?
From what? Wait, app or
Anything. You can base on their ages,
oh
their gender, probably your friends that you have like specific schedule of using social media like every single
well,
day.
I think every gender, every age, because social media is social media, because when you got hooked to it, you you would never uh you would never do anything else. You would just scroll or watch random videos. So yeah, every age and every gender.
If you're watching like the comments from social medias platform, any social media platforms, if you see those comments, do you think those comments are are coming from what gender the most?
For me, because I watch, Roblox and YouTube about automotive. So
Ooh,
the mostly the man, guy, or boy.
the guys, I see.
Yeah.
So male viewers,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, male. There you go. I forget.
That's okay, totally okay. Okay, so let's for the start off. So let's jump into specific questions. So tonight we're gonna talk about the social justice itself, right? So in Indonesia, we know that we have the reputations as a country that absolutely establish and also upholds the principle of the rule of law, then ensuring that all violations are dealt with the established rules or our Undang-Undang Dasar. But however, there are so many cases in Indonesia that are being untold. It's either because the police doesn't want to do anything at all, or we think that the people don't want to actually report their cases to the police. Because there are so many factors contributing to this. So that a lot of people basically just prefer to post it in social media, right? So the first question is gonna be, what are your initial thoughts on the role of social media in social justice movements in Indonesia? Do you think because there must be something failing from our law enforcement so that people prefer to choose social media as the way to report their cases? I want to hear from the very advanced speaker right here, October. Coming forward. The moderator is really Imam want to start first.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
Okay,
sorry,
I'm
Mr. October, you're gonna be the second one after Imam because he was born in September. So you're gonna be the second one after Imam Mahesa, okay, Mr. October? Please come forward, Miss Imam Mahesa.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. October.
That's totally fine.
Okay. What are your initial thoughts on the role media in social justice movement in Indonesia?
Mhm.
I think, yeah, for now, in this condition, yeah, in this era, I think social media is the most powerful, the most powerful things that we can use. Because of why? The first thing, uh, can you imagine that if you have a problem, just an example, if the robber stole your handphone in the especially in your home,
Mhm.
and if you want to report it to police station, right? And it takes a long time, and many some of the but that's a lot of requirement that we have to do
Requirements like your curriculum vitae,
yeah,
you need to have master
absolutely.
degree,
Yes,
IELTS
of course.
7. Oh, of course.
And not only that,
Uh-huh.
but also we can if our case will be finished fastly, we should give some money to the worker in that police station. Yeah,
Money.
yeah, money. I mean, it is not good, right? And then the bureaucracy in our country, I think it's still so bad, even though we have used technological system and then website or something like that, but also yeah, some of our people so, so hard to recognize it, so hard to use it, and yeah, it's a challenge for our people. So I think, yeah, social media is the powerful things that we can use to find the justice itself.
Okay. So, but why must be social media?
Why must be social media? The first
Mhm.
thing, yeah, based on the data that you showed
I didn't
in the
show anything.
yeah, I mean, based on the data that your presentation on the
That I
last slide,
presented, sure, the previous one, yeah.
139 million people in Indonesia use social media, right?
167.
Oh, 167, sorry.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
And they are the active users, right? And also, yeah, maybe some of the people who use social media also feel the same problem with the people who upload their problem also. And from that cases, they are like feel feel the same, right? Feel the same and
Feel
make it
connected.
until viral. And also
Ah.
until the government hear that, and also and yeah, absolutely, the government itself will fix that problem.
At the end, government will do it. That's the reason
Yeah.
why Mr. Ku wants to join the government, because he also wants to help people solve the issues. That's the
Yes.
reason as well why I'm not going viral, because nobody relates to me. Thank you so much for pointing it out. Thank you,
Thank you.
Mr. Imam. All right, let's go to the Mr. October, the second month after September. So, Mr. October, what is your initial thoughts on the role of social media movements in Indonesia?
Okay, my initial thought.
Mhm. Just initial thoughts. I hope that you don't get too much rooted with other topics yet, because I still have
Yeah,
several questions.
exactly.
Okay.
At first, I believe that when it comes to the social justice, I believe that social media can be a guardian of social justice
Oh.
when, let's say, normative path is difficult, and probably face a deadlock for some people. So,
Oh, love that.
yes, so I thought that social media can be the bridge
Mhm.
to the social justice, we
Mhm.
name it.
Mhm.
That's the
Sure.
first thing. But
Mhm.
how then? How can it be so powerful to gain the social justice? Of course, the number of people who are doing social media, you mentioned before,
Mhm.
right? And
Yes.
you know the fact that now I think because I think yeah, answering the previous questions,
Mhm.
the number of people in the age, I mean, it's now around 18 to 24 years old. Using the social media means that the young people are really into the social media.
Yeah.
We know that like in the future, this kind of people, like young people, will replace all the old generations. Like
Mr. Cool.
yeah,
Mm.
I don't mention, but thank you. Yeah, things like that. So I think that's the thing. Indonesia, I believe that, I don't know the data right now. I believe that it's still in the top 3 or maybe top 5 of social media users so far.
Yes.
And it's very possible to bring up the certain topic or maybe certain cases to social media, so people will know a little bit, and then try to, I mean, let netizen, or yeah, let netizen do their role, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like searching for the fact, and then stalking, go right into the I mean, go right into the someone's account, give comment, things like that. It's very powerful. So that's why, like, some cases can finally be solved because of it, like because of netizen giving the information, like a piece of information that can be collected by for example, police, for example. So that's one of a good weapon, I guess, for Indonesia to gain the social justice, to bring up the social justice movement.
Interesting. Thank you so much, though, for those vocabularies lesson that you gave us. The deadlock, the weapon. I remember. I think I recall one of the news that when something in China or South Korea or somewhere, that we use social media to send like magic spell, dukun, to basically to send it to other countries, because we are so powerful with that. I love it when you use the weapon to dramatize the power of the social media. But do you think that, is there any as powerful as social media that we can use as the platform to uphold the social justice movement other than social media platforms these days?
Yes, that's what we call love.
Oh, something that I don't
Love.
have. Oh my goodness. So we can use that. Love that. All right, thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. October. So let me call out Mr. November. Mr. Sony, do you have any opinion? Okay, no November, December.
hello,
Okay,
yes.
hi, Mr. Sony, yes.
Yeah. After October, I'm November.
Yes, I'm just came out.
What
I'm
are
just
your
coming out
initial
with that.
thoughts on the role of social media and social justice movement in Indonesia?
Mhm.
And you give example here, a grandmother who stole 3 cocoa pods. And yeah, for me that actually I don't have any clue about this one, but I know about the movement like in Instagram, especially in Twitter, because when we try to make a cases, I forgot the names. Oh yeah, for example, the someone stole um,
Someone stole? Did you just say
MacBook,
stole?
stole. I mean the MacBook or I forgot, and
Mm-hmm.
changed by a minute, changed to I forgot rock or stone. Yeah,
Proper stone.
some rock or
Okay, you're muted all of a
someone
sudden.
brought
Yeah.
MacBook.
Uh-huh.
Someone brought a MacBook and he what is that? Take to the higher home. Take to his home
Mm-hmm.
from by the taxi. Not the taxi. I forgot them. By the by bus and stole and yeah, I forgot the name. MacBook. His MacBook stole by someone and changed it to work like that. And he is influencer on Twitter and he tried to make what is that thread and it's so viral because of that the bus agents what is that how to say diserbu I forgot it diserbu from the internet I mean from warganet like that netizen I guess that's it I guess because of that I thought that just movement for social media is
Okay.
really sophisticating I guess like that.
Okay,
Thanks so
thank
much.
you so much.
Yeah.
So hold up, there's Mr. Vasat here, Mr. Sunshine, and then also October. How many Mr. Sunshine that we have tonight, Mr. Ku? I thought they are the same
October is
people.
Mr. Sunshine.
Me too. I
Oh,
thought the same.
oh no.
Mr.
I don't know.
Sunshine, why you're
What's up,
using the same account?
No,
Two different account.
I only have one account that I use right here. The Sunshine here. There's no replications, duplicate, or so on. Yeah.
Yeah, now I can say the difference. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you, Mrs.
Thanks,
Sunshine, for joining. Okay, Miss Eka, do you
That's it.
have any opinion about this question?
I think the role of social media in social justice
Movements.
yeah,
Mhm.
in Indonesia, like I said, it's from a different kind of I mean like if you see the viral topics,
Mhm.
it's about almost every what you say every lini kehidupan tuh.
Lini kehidupan?
Yeah, I mean
Wow, what language
like
is that?
it's not only it's not only talking about one topics. It's like
Yeah.
like a Sambo, Novel Justice, Audrey, and import and many things of the topics, right? And if we pay attention, you will see that there is I think our community having some communication problems. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like the government didn't understand what is maybe they understand, but
They don't
they,
care.
yeah, they don't care, or maybe they think that they give the solution, but they didn't pay attention to the real impact to the community.
Mm.
So there is a lot of problems in society that cannot be solved by the government. And then
Yes.
yes, so if my initial thought on the role of social media in social justice is very lot of, right?
Mhm.
It's not one person, but they are like voicing
Yeah.
yeah, some problems that happening in the society, so they
Mhm.
try to help the society with their own limitation, while the government, who is the power, they yeah, like you said, they don't care, and they thought that the society can solve their own problem without the involve of the government. And there's a big mistakes, because as we know that Indonesian society is always having problem with their government, right?
Yeah.
Every government in Indonesia, they always um, making the decision that um, having a heavy impact to the society, and they cannot fix the problem. And every government, they are making problems to their own society. And I heard that the society is like desperate to the government, because
Yes,
they
we are.
yeah, they because it's like a children that needs the parent, right? But the parent said that you can solve your own problems. It's
Mhm.
because it's not us. We
Yeah.
are, yeah, we are trying to protect you, but the fact it's not like that, right?
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
supporting system of the government is not working at all. And we know that all of the party that having a power, they really don't care, because I don't know what is the I mean that if you are making a rule, right,
Mhm.
you also have to be have a wisdom and a sensitive, right? I
Mhm.
mean empathy.
Yep.
And yeah, because you are taking care of your society, but you see all of the people said that there is something problem in our community, and they
Mhm.
show you the problems, but all of the done is like we are doing our best, but the truth is you are not doing your best. The truth is we have some problem, but you cannot um take I don't what is you are not there for us, something like,
Mm.
yeah.
Thank
And
you so much.
yeah, something like,
Thank you, Miss Ekalita. Every time that we mention a little bit about government, it seems like you're giving out of your inner feeling about the governments. Thank you.
yeah,
Oh,
because I see that I didn't mean that to blame the government.
sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
but
Absolutely
but
didn't. Yeah.
but the community is very weak. It's the fact that, I mean, I mean, if you're having a problem, and then
Uh-huh.
I want you asking this. Do you know that how our economic nowadays, when the people is losing their jobs in a lot of amount, and there is a and you read the news that every country is it's not only Indonesia. They are highing the rate of the interest, and you
I
know
see.
that. Yeah, you know that.
All right.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be too far if we were discussing about the economic situation that we currently have. Thank you so much, Miss Ekalita. All right,
yeah.
so let's jump into the next question. So how do you define justice in Indonesia? Has it been established well? If we're actually seeing how do you guys perceive the social media as the powerful tool of conducting the law enforcement itself, it seems like the social media becomes like the microphone of society that amplifies their voices when it's not heard. So I want to question you guys. Do you think that, how do you find the justice itself in Indonesia? And do you think that has it been established well so that society don't need the police at all, or we just need another way of us actually establishing it so that we can conduct a better peace and so on and so forth. Anyway, Mr. Rehan, hi, thank you for coming. I really love your previous background that shocked me out. Do you
Thank
have any
you.
opinion about this question?
No, because I just recently joined
That's
meeting, so
okay. The
okay, I
questions
just
are
followed
so
it.
random, yeah.
All right, okay.
Mhm.
Glad to see you again.
Oh my goodness, you're cutting off. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, I want to hear from Satria probably. And I didn't hear any voices from you. Mrs. Satria, are you still on your way?
No,
Okay, so then you can turn on the
I'm
camera then.
I'm home now.
Thank you so much. Because you told me that you didn't turn on the camera because you're on your way. Now you're not, then you can turn the camera.
Okay, probably later if we finish our Zoom.
Sorry,
Okay.
I wonder the reason. Okay, what is your opinion about the second question? How do you
Well,
define justice?
to be honest, I don't have many words that comes to my mind that I can say about this topic of justice.
Uh-huh.
But as far as I know, I mean it also relate with my experience. I mean,
Ooh, okay.
if we say about the social justice, I mean it almost doesn't exist in our country.
What? Why do you say so?
As for me, the social justice is only for people who have the power.
Social justice is only for the people who have the power.
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
I think, well, it's hard to say, but I think we as a like as employee, right?
Are
I think,
you?
yeah.
Of course.
I don't want to share my bad experience by collaborate with the government here, but maybe maybe
Mm.
maybe we can talk later, okay?
Yeah,
but
sure.
yeah, but to be honest, I don't have any words that I can say too much on this topic of the social justice, but that I said it almost doesn't exist anymore. Yeah.
But it's interesting when you bring social justice only for those who have power, because from the status quo itself, basically the people who have less power, and then they don't even know how to report their case to the police, then that's where they come to the conclusion to require social justice to help them out. So I really want you to define what's power, and then what do you mean by only those who have power to have social justice?
I mean, the power reflects to the people who are sitting at the top of the position, even in
Social
company.
justice?
Yeah, I mean even in company, even in government as well. I mean, luckily nowadays in the digitalization era, I mean we still have like a small path to get our justice for our life. I mean, luckily we also we also can use like social media to how to say menyuarakan.
Okay, to
voice, right?
voice out.
Yeah, how to voice out our rights, even though
Mm.
we don't have much access with the government, maybe even though we don't have access with the top of the position. Yeah.
I see. Thank you so much, Mr. Satrio. Now I know that Mr. October is basically the person that we have in Australia.
Mhm.
Now we know. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Satrio.
Okay, anytime.
Sure. Rivka, do you have any opinion? Hi, Rivka. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ku. You can talk now. I see that you're raising your hand. Go ahead, Mr. Ku.
Why do you choose me? Alright, okay. Thanks for the chance given because I will give an additional opinion related to Mr. Satrio that's talking about the power.
Mm.
In fact, that based on my experience when I'm joining the Prakriti Card,
You joined
it
what?
was
What did you join?
Prakriti Card, Prakriti
Oh,
program.
yeah. I think you
Um,
really must, marketize Prakrija here, yeah? Using Ota community.
nope, nope, nope. No, I mean, well, for the status quo or maturity, the way how the society can obtain the information is privilege. Why? Because when I joined earlier with that program, it seems like so privileged for me. But I can discuss with some of them how
Privilege.
to know the hierarchy. It's coming from the institutions goes to the next step is careermu goes to the next step is PMO is the main team from Prakerja. Even the society doesn't know at all about it, just they got the program, they joined the training, and the budget will be 3 million. I forgot, maybe it can be wrong, 3,500,000 or 3,600,000, and then for the 3 million they can spend to join the training, whatever the training is. It can be Excel, Word, hotel, tourism places, and so on. And then the society will get the incentive. Maybe it's around 600,000. Does that? It can be both sides. It can be good or bad. It depends on the purpose of the institutions. What I mean is social justice movements. It refers to how to say for the program for the governments. I guess that it's good, but it depends on the stakeholder, some stakeholders, or the second hand or the third hand after getting the capital from the main government.
Okay.
What I meant, because in fact some stakeholders play with that program subconsciously by way of serving or providing with educations in cover. Yes, that's true. Behind that,
Okay.
or secretly, or as how to say, secretly, all of them are businessmen or entrepreneurs.
Okay, by point that there's a lot of things behind the curtains that people don't know, that it becomes the definition of the power
Yeah.
because you're shooting the air, Mr. Ku.
Yeah,
There's
that's
so much
why.
things that we didn't
That's why
know, I see.
I would like to say that that's privilege if someone can join it to that program. If
I
we
see.
are the massive society only are busy on social media, it's trash. By way of joining that informations, because when I ask to some friends or some people, do you know that Prakarja program and so on? Yes, only to join that training. But how to join that program? I meant to serve the program or to apply that program,
Okay.
to collaborate with some stakeholders. It's really elitized. It's elite.
Understood. Thank you so much, Mr.
Right,
Ku.
sure.
Okay, so I want to hear from Mr. Shanshan. All right, Mr. Shanshan, this is the Speaking IELTS Part 2. So you're gonna speak about 1 minute and 30 seconds talking about how do you find justice in Indonesia? Has it been established well? The time is yours, Mr. Sunshine.
It's progressive. I think we need to be optimistic regardless of why.
Optimistic.
so explicitly appear in our eyes. Okay,
Mm.
so yeah, despite that will be like regional elections. Okay, so we have a best candidate to again lead Jakarta. I believe that the Jakarta will be an autopilot, yeah, that will shine Indonesia in a whole. But to be honest, in concise, I would say that Indonesia is not well it's established. I'm like law enforcement wise, because
Mm.
like as you've told before regarding social justice, like for example, the case of Begal, the case of Curanmor, the case of
Curanmor.
even like Vina, the
Oh
murders of
yes,
Vina.
love that.
I think that's obvious. There is like how to say misconceptions of justice. Justice is being translated as yeah, I do agree with the previous speaker. It's totally a privilege for those who have money, we have wealth, we have positions, we have authority. So I guess social justice need to prevail, and everyone should have this in their mind. I mean, like everyone needs to raise their awareness and how not only react by physics. I mean, like they also need to work with their mind, because the mastermind that actually the true conspirator behind orchestrating every political matters issues happening here is totally deviant. So unless our society do not raise that awareness, insights, and unity, it will be a doomsday for Indonesia. I think that's my comment.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sunshine. You got 9 band score for your IELTS speaking. Congratulations. Now I wanna congratulate Mr. Andi Muhammad Ikhwan Mauladri, the newly married couple. Hello, Papa Pasutri.
Hello, Mr. Demo.
You
Sorry
didn't invite me
for
to your wedding.
yeah, because it is just small wedding and
Small wedding.
small wedding, and I gotta hurry to back to Jakarta.
Well, it was a viral wedding.
It's
It
my
was
wedding. How come?
way more famous than Raffi Ahmad's marriage. That was.
Oh my God. What
Because you,
it's a great
yeah, you took
thing.
Indian theme marriage, kind of like, right? You
Not
even
really.
invited Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh my gosh.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I invited him, but he didn't come.
I see. All right. Thank you so much
Okay.
for joining. All right. So let's move in. So basically, as you mentioned, there's a lot of like privileges, the powers who are gonna have the justice, and how is not well established. So basically, a lot of people are putting their trust upon social media to open up their cases, because there's so many things behind the curtains of the traditional policing. When it comes to traditional policing, means that how we basically report the cases to the police with the certain now recent way of processes. So I would like to give you guys the time to discuss about this. So do you know how to report a crime or a case or anything to police? How many processes should we get through to finally being processed? I want to hear from one of the famous crime a long time ago, Mr. Sunlight. Hello, Mr. Sunlight. Are you eating right now?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, you can tell us about when you experienced the crime. How do you, as the criminal, how many processes we get through to finally being processed? Do you have any opinion?
I think how to report a crime is, first of all, report it, obviously. And second of all, you need to give the evidence, like pictures, videos, and then the police will make it as an actual case. I think
If you
that's
don't
all.
have any evidences, then how do you make it reported?
Well, I don't really know because I haven't studied about that.
I see. That's okay. It doesn't matter. All right. So I want to hear from Rayhan. Mr. Rayhan, do you have any opinion? How do you report a crime or any cases to the police?
Oh yeah, sure.
Sure,
So
thank you. Just give them money. No, don't give a shortcut. I don't get that.
no,
Okay.
never.
No, okay.
You know what my
Bribery,
opinion?
yeah.
You know what my opinion about giving them money, because my family background is there's a police, there is a military. Yes, I know. it's very toxic circle. Like,
I didn't say that. You did.
no. Yes, I know. Because because my family most of them has a background as a policeman, and
Mm.
is working this kind of institution, and so I know how they play. Like giving them money or just giving just a real pure justice like this. Our topics like report a crime thing is very,
Mhm.
very, it's not like I don't know. I think just like maybe like Miss Sun like said that
Just
doing a
give the
trade.
money?
Yes, no, I mean
Oh no.
traditional. Yeah, giving us some evidences and
You just come to police
yeah,
building and then police station and then you just, oh, this is the evidence.
yeah,
Obviously.
sure.
No, right?
Okay, here like this. So far from my experience about how if we have a lot of evidence, like there's a crime incident or maybe just like a big crime, so maybe we
Mhm.
know like so we know the reason from the threads, maybe from Twitter or Instagram, like Sambo, let's say, yeah,
Oh,
yes.
so Sambo is your family?
No. I was following I was following the news. Like, yeah, it's
Obviously,
really,
families
yeah.
following each other's.
Yes, exactly. So I think so we're just following that, that's a big news, that's a big crimes. Like,
Yes, it
so we
was.
have understood like, are they really following like the evidence? I forgot the name is who's the name, like Mr. Barada, yeah, right.
The one who got killed or the one who got
No. So the one who just like the following the instruction, the comment from the sample. I forgot the name.
yeah.
Barada A, Eliezer. Yes. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Mr. Demus. Do you know him? No.
No, obviously
No.
not. He's not my
Okay. It's
family.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
He's
think
yours.
yeah, I know. We're just a highlight about these sambos,
Mhm.
about these policing things, like so how to report a crime. I think for
Mhm.
us as a as a civil people, like we're so for me, for myself, because I have a background for the police, from my
Mhm.
family, that we're still like we're just a ordinary, we're just a civil person,
Mhm.
people like we're not a person, we're not the people that working in an institution like in the police or in the military. When we are doing a crime, doing this traditional policing, we get maybe some kind of process.
Mm.
At the end, we still give them a money,
So at
That's
the end,
true.
it's actually all about money.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So
Mhm.
I don't trust. I don't trust anymore about this traditional policing, because at the end that okay, they're following the instruction, so we have to report them, so we have to observe by them, the police. Okay, so you just lost your money, you just lost your motorcycle or something like that, and then we
Mhm.
report to them, to the police, and what are the response? So they're just like, okay, we are responding, so you have to give us some money, probably like
Mm.
100 million. So I have experience with my friends that you have to pay us about 200 millions to make
Your
sure.
friends paid your family.
No, the police. No, this
Oh,
is
the
just a
police.
story from my
Oh,
friends as
oh, I see.
experience. Okay, not my family. Okay,
Okay.
I don't want to. I don't want to get the haram money. Okay.
I see, understood.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, but yeah, my friends just has lost his motorcycle, and then he report to the police, and at the end he has to pay about like
Mm.
200 millions. And I
200
was like,
200
really?
millions?
Yes,
200 juta
yes, exactly. So I mean, like,
for
oh,
a
for
lost
just
motorcycle?
motorcycle, it's like a Ninja. It's not like a Mio or
But
Yamaha.
200 million is still
Yes, it's a Ninja. Yeah, it's an expensive motorcycle, but still it's not fair, right? For the traditional policing, for the rules, for our government, our policing rules, like why you should have to pay 200 million, just make sure that your motorcycle is getting back, uh
I will
yeah,
just let my motorcycle being
yes,
stolen that way. If I have to
yes.
pay like 200 million rupiah.
200 millions. That's from a police, right? From this in kind of institution. Like I was like, So why you should pay for that? Like, okay, you rather just buy another
Oh my God.
buy another motorcycle for 200 millions rather than you just have to getting involved to give the police 200 millions. Just make sure the motorcycle is back.
I
At the
don't do
end,
that.
you know what? At the end, I was like, okay, this kind of tradition. Okay, stop. Yamaha Beat. All right. So Yamaha Beat, terus
Okay, thank you so much for giving
yeah.
the option.
Yes,
Thank you,
I
Mr.
know.
Rehan. Okay, so Andi Muhammad Ikhwan Mauladri.
Hi.
I had to call your full name right there. Okay, have you encountered any difficulties in reporting your cases? Why are some people reluctant to report their case to the police? Do you have any opinion? Ooh, Mr. Satrio, finally you turn on the camera. Mr. Andi,
Oh my
any
gosh,
opinion?
this second question might be quite difficult to answer for me
Don't you worry,
because
there's gonna be way more difficult than this. We're
actually
heading up, yeah.
I really don't want to answer that because fortunately I have not yet experiencing
Right?
any events related to that need to report to the police.
You have
Okay,
to.
Mr.
Fortunately in my
Shanshan
life,
will. Just
no,
please
no, no.
share your home numbers address to Mr. Shanshan, and he's gonna do a crime to your house. So you can report him the
Oh
next
yeah,
day.
so
Sure.
right to the question.
Mhm.
Why are some people reluctant to report their cases to the police? I do agree to this motion because
Motion. Wow, anak bintang
especially in
tamu ya.
Indonesia, as well as all you guys have said before, that there are too many cases happening in Indonesia since in the past that people having experiences being bribed uh, after reporting to the cases to the police,
Mhm.
while actually they're expecting their report to be processed, but instead of being processed, they encounter many difficulties. Maybe that's the main reason why most of the people in Indonesia try to find another way. Yeah, we can say that it's an alternative. Yeah, social media has been right to be an alternative because of this something to be concerned as public concern in Indonesia. Because actually crime is in law, I ever heard that, I ever read that a crime actually is related to public law. Yeah, crime is a public law and perdata. What do you say? Private privateship that related to contracts. It's related to private law. So there are two law in Indonesia: public law and private law.
I
So
see.
crime refers to public law.
Mhm.
It regards to public concern. Yeah. And people encounter many difficulties like bribing or some way they encountering slow response.
Slow responses. Good.
Yeah, slow
Love that.
response. So social media has a rise to be an alternative.
Thank you
But
so much.
actually, I want to give an opinion here.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, Today, because of the many viral cases, actually the police and also our senators has being more concerned on this problem, and there has been solutions to this, like police has been forced by the Senate to be more transparent and accountable in processing the cases, like they
Okay.
have to commit with their SLA.
Mhm.
Yeah, like 7 days report,
7
and the police
days.
must to give feedback to the reporters. Yeah.
Not based on how big the crime, but based
Uh,
on the
no,
time. So you're gonna have the estimated time to get the feedback upon 7 days.
no, it is not an estimated. It has been stipulated in the rules
What?
by the
That is
Senate
fair.
that the police need to have public SLA for the public service. They have days limitation to finish their initial investigations. So actually it is not a deep investigation yet, but they have to do an initial investigation for a short-term time at first, and give a feedback if and give a notification to the reporters whether their reports will be accepted or not. But if it is an immediate crime, like where the police have to take an action in terms of saving the victim right away, the police no need to obey the 3 or 7 days. They have to right away saving the victim if the crime is still happening. Yeah. I think
Interesting.
there are improvements in laws regarding the public concern. But again, it's back to it's still a law. How is it will be obeyed? It depends on the people and the police again that will run the law. Yeah.
Understood. It's really interesting that you brought up about that, because it seems that 7 days, if you're just allowed to do reporting, whatever it is, no matter what's the result and it being accepted or not, 7 days is quite long actually. If we want to say the report, or you would just want to get a feedback upon 7 days upon whatever report is going to be, 7 days is too long. I expect that they're going to give the feedback upon one times 24. It means like after 1 day they get reported, at least they're gonna report us with, okay, we're actually on the process of doing so, and then we're already having several people on the list to be checked. At least they're actually reporting that. But the slow response that you mentioned about was really interesting, because one of the cases that people are having difficulties upon, it's because when they're reporting to the police, they're having the slow response. I think that's one of the factors why people are reluctant to report their case to the police. Okay, now I want to give to everyone here this question. Have you encountered any difficulties in reporting your cases? If you have any experiences, and then what makes you feel like, oh, that's gonna be the last moment you report your case to the police? Anyone who have experienced any criminals, any crimes?
My friends did.
Your friends, you already told me. Thank you for your friends to give you the opinion about
sucks.
that. Obviously, the police is your family.
Yeah,
Anyone else?
All right, guys.
Ennis or anyone else? You guys never reported any cases? Satrio? Yeah.
Maybe it's not about the crime. I mean, I just want to share about my little story that
Little story.
Yeah.
How little?
Little story that happened several months ago, I think. At that moment,
several months ago? What did
Yeah.
you say? Oh, okay.
several months ago, I think. At the time, I just lost my boarding pass evidence, like a boarding pass, a card, not a card, like a ticket.
Boarding
How to
pass
say-
ticket.
Yeah, boarding pass ticket that
From where?
from Jakarta to Palangkaraya. Then I want to use that boarding pass to claim my transport to my office, and then my office said that if you lost that boarding pass, you need to go to the office and to the police, and then you need to do like a report.
Yeah, the letter of missing, right?
Yeah, letter of missing something. And then when I went to the police office, they told me that if you want to get that a letter, I mean, you have to pay some services for us.
Pay some services.
Yeah. Even though that's
Like
free for all
administration.
people. Yeah, like a
Administration
free
fee.
of administration. Yeah.
How much?
Like 100,000.
100,000. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's enough for eating 3 times a day.
Yeah. It's quite enough, I think. So And I feel grateful that I don't have any experience that I have with the police before. I mean,
I wish you
I
will never.
yeah, I wish because in my life I have like a principle, the things that I don't want to be involved.
Mm.
The first one is don't involve yourself with police.
Don't get
And,
involved with the police.
yeah.
That's really interesting.
True.
Principles of your life.
Yeah, and then the second one, don't ever involve yourself with the hospital. I mean, no with no hospital. I mean, the three things if you want to live peacefully: no police, no hospital, and no court.
No what?
Court.
Court.
Yeah,
Oh, court. You
pengadilan.
mean I see.
So that's
Interesting
why. I mean,
principles.
there is also another a little story that I want to share about the.
Oh, another little
yeah.
story. I thought it
Yeah,
was quite big story. Now you got another little story. Okay, come again.
It's just a little story when it
Another
was
little
back in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, before COVID
2019.
pandemic. I just bought like a KPR, like a small house. You know that
Okay, you always
the-
use like small, little to describe something, but eventually it's actually very, very big, yeah?
no
How
no
much the KPR? 4 million per month?
no. I mean, the owner of the developer
Mhm.
is a policeman.
And
So
they're changing the
based on
policy.
that case, I mean they just gave me like a sweet things in front of me.
Like
before.
candy.
Yeah, like a promise.
Oh,
Like-
promises. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought, yeah, promises are as sweet as candies. Absolutely.
Yeah. That he told me that I can get like a discount, like a
Mm.
good quality of building as well. But in
Ooh.
fact, I don't get it anymore. So that's why in my own principle, I just don't want to involve
Get
myself
involved.
with the police. You know that
But he's the business owner at that time, not as the police, but the business owner.
yeah, I mean, he just work as a policeman at the same time, also work as a developer.
Well, it doesn't matter for me as long as he's not using his police authority to work on that particular business. But
Yeah.
you just don't want to get involved to anything that has anything with police, hospital, and court.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
And you know,
Satria.
wait, and maybe
sure,
you can ask to Mr. Kibo what happened
Kibo?
in Moscow. Yeah,
Who the hell, Mr. Kibo?
Mr. Who? No, Mr. Kibo is. I think,
Oh,
yeah, I think you can ask to Mr. Kibo how people in Russia call the police. They
Mm.
call the police with musor. It means like
Musor?
trash. Yeah,
trash.
yeah, trash. Police means in Russia.
Really? I thought only my friends that are being called as trash, but so police are as well. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Trio. Is
Okay.
that true, Mr. Ku?
I haven't asked him. Let me confirm.
Okay, you should. Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Satir, for your little stories. Okay, and then your small KPR house. Okay, let's go next to the question. Okay, you probably see this Twitter plays Dream Magic a lot. And then how long this trend has been going? And then what are the reason of people using this specific social media platform? I really want to hear from the people who use this platform a lot. Okay, Anis, go ahead.
Okay, so I would like to try to answer. Actually, I would like to respond the statement before the slide, the statement and the question
From the
in the
previous slide.
slide before,
Mhm.
actually.
But we are already move on. You have to move on,
okay, I
Miss
would like
Anis.
to, I will try to respond to this too.
Yes, thank you so much, Miss Anis.
Okay.
We're limited by time. I still have some questions though. So
Yeah,
you better answer this.
yeah.
Thank
Are
you.
we in such a hurry? Okay.
Sure.
I do not know how long has this trend been going, but maybe for about 5, 6 years. But maybe what I can, in my opinion, why could this happen is because the society is not putting their trust on the police. Well, I had a bad opinion about police.
Oh,
Sometimes I
okay,
think,
hold up. Can you turn off the video first, Mrs. Ku? So that this video is not going out and then Miss Ennis doesn't get backlash from the police. Okay, keep going, Miss Ennis.
okay, sometimes I have a very bad thought about police. Police is a criminal that paid by the government to not doing crime.
Okay,
If
come
they
again. I have to
really-
turn off my video. I don't want to get censored. I have to get censored on this. Okay, can you come again with the statement, please?
Police is a criminal paid by the government to not doing crime. Imagine if
Wow.
there isn't this institution, what will they be? If there isn't this institution, what will they be? They will easily doing crime. When they are in the institution where they should not doing crime, where they should stop the crime, they do the crime by themselves in the institution. So, if there is no institution, will they be? They are the criminal itself.
Wow. So they get
So,
trained for 1 year to be the what's that guy? The postponed criminals.
Yeah. In the slide before you say that.
No, I didn't say anything about police.
No,
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
you
Please
say
Oh my
that the police
goodness.
is the,
Oh my
you say
goodness.
that. No. Your statement is police is the prime institution to
Woo!
yeah,
Oh my God,
something
Miss
like that.
Ennis.
It's
Like,
malign.
but wait, actually, what make us safe in Indonesia, what make Indonesian citizens safe is not the police actually.
Who?
If we say that we are safe because the police, we believe that our citizens all are possibly to do a crime. They do not do crime because there is police. So the truth is all people possibly to do crime. They do not do the crime because there is police only. So we are all criminal actually, right?
Yes.
If it is true. So what make us safe actually is the norm, we can say one of the reason is religion. All religion teach us to be good, right? I think the first reason we are safe in Indonesia is religion, all religion. Because our humanity, because the value, not Asian value, talking about Asian value, no, the value, the Indonesian value to respect each other, to save each other, to be, oh my God, what is that? What is rukun in English?
Rukun, you want to say rukun Islam and rukun?
No, that's not the pillar. No.
I thought you want to say that because you're talking about religion.
To have a very good relation to each other. Yeah, to have a very good relation to each other. That's why we are avoid.
Oh, you mean harmony?
Yeah, harmony. So we are avoided. We are not avoided. We are safe, like we are safe because of it. Actually, that's why Twitter, please do your magic. Who used the Twitter? The account who helped is the citizen itself, right? It's not the police back then.
Yeah, but the police also tweeted
part
something.
of the community. This is the part of citizen. So we are safe because of the citizen, not the police, right? Sometimes it is easier to get some help by the social media rather than by the police. I have ever heard a story by radio listener. Do you know radio? Hello everyone, right now Kediri Radio, we are something like that. Then there is someone send a message to the radio. Hi bro, I've got a problem in Jalan Tol kilometer blah blah blah. I need some help because yeah, it's true story. I need
it was a long time ago. We didn't use radio anymore.
I need some help because my tire is flat. So a few minutes later, the same person send message again. Oh, my problem solved. There's someone's there is someone near by the place, listen to the radio, and he knows that I'm in problem, they directly help me. So it is
Yeah.
faster than the police, right?
Mhm.
The second question, the first question you asked, what's the requirement to report a crime to the police? I have a unique opinion.
Unique opinion. Yeah, every
Okay.
statement of you actually scares
Ah.
me the most, Miss Alice. Thank you so much. Okay, give me your unique and very scary opinion. Thank you. Keep going.
Sorry guys, I'm a little bit disturbing, yeah. Okay, so
No, not disturbing at all.
your issues, your report will be processed if your case is unique, if your case is about affair, if your case is about sex, if your
I'm
report
only
is about
17.
yeah. Listen, if your report is about losing your thing, if your case, oh wait, before you get misunderstanding,
Oh
I
my
do
goodness.
believe this is a good thing. I do believe that many police are still doing their responsibility to save, to give us safe, yeah, to help us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do believe it, but many report we read in the social media is they never process our report if our report is about losing money, losing pocket, losing our houses was robbed or something. But what we always know is the police catch mother doing something bad to the daughter's boyfriend. Nah, that's something like that.
Mother's doing something.
Mother's doing affair with her
Oh my
daughter's
goodness.
boyfriend. Nah, if your report is something unique like this, the police will process it soon.
But Rehan is actually Aris in Ipar Adalah Maut, but he's not even arrested. Do you know Aris in Ipar Adalah Maut? Mr. Rehan is actually the Aris one, but he's here.
Okay.
I'm listening actually, okay?
Oh, you're listening.
So
Okay,
just
I'm sorry.
let Miss Ennis finish this.
Sure.
Oh my God. I think I said, okay. Well, guys, it's just only my opinion because I do
That's
not
okay.
know the real police work. Actually, I need to know more information.
It's
about
okay.
what
Now you're taking every single statement of yours. Don't take it back. It's already recorded, so you can't take it back. Okay.
I'm a cowardly citizen.
Thank you so much, Miss Ennis. It's really,
Bye, guys.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much. It's firing up. I love your opinion. Every single statement of yours is very maligning, astonishing opinions. It's really shooting. Thank you so much. So I want to give you guys another question. If we use this tagline, Twitter do your magic, and all of these very famous and viral hashtags, do you think what has been solved? Anything that you, after using this tagline or passing these hashtags? The real case, because a lot of people are getting into the case, the issue, but none of them actually finish it up, right? They didn't
want to
even know
give
what's
my
the end of the end, right? So I want to
May I
hear.
give my opinion?
Sure, Andy Muhammad Juan Mauladria. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Why you have to read it?
Yes. It's a polite, right?
Yes, a polite way. You
Uh-huh.
may memorize my name then.
Sure. I forgot. What should I call you again? We had a conversation a long time ago.
Alif.
Aldi.
Yeah. Okay, Limas. So what has been solved after posting or using this tagline? If I may translate this question into my head, we may this question leads us to evaluate actually what does the social power has done before, right? Yeah, what kinds of result that has been made because of this hashtags or social powers that pushed by this social media citizens. Well, I would say that somewhat it is powerful, like Sambo cases, but in many cases it also don't. Well, what factor that distinguish the results? There is sometimes the hashtag effective or sometimes the hashtags ineffective. Well, I think it depends on how willing the public services, the officers who conduct the cases, that they want to listen to what public says. That's the first factor, and the second factor depends how fearful, how long the hashtags keep on the first it's being viral, how long it's being viral, like 1 week, 1 month. It will exhausting the public service, the officers who runs the cases. Yeah. They will keep buzzed by the buzzers, and they will keep
That's good. The
yeah,
buzzers.
they will keep be demanded. Yeah. So those are the factors. But well, I want to say that is it good? That the public service is always forced by the public force? Because actually, the policies, the law enforcers actually supposed to do their job, even though they are not carefully watched by the public, isn't it?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, they need to be professional in everywhere,
As they should.
in every way, yeah, in
Mhm.
every time. So but I want to say that the public the public force, the public power here in social media has a good side, but also in Indonesia it shouldn't become a culture where the public service, the public servant, the officer just want to obey the rules if they are being watched. There have been a lot of solutions arising from the bottom to the top, like from regulations, from public force, but I think the most effective is the citizens' awareness. Yeah, the citizen of social media shouldn't stop, and they always keep check and balance, because the power of the police officers or any other law enforcer need to be check and balance
Yeah,
always.
they need to be
So
evaluated.
yeah, so
Absolutely.
it will be balanced. If they have power, we will balance it with the power of citizens. But if I want to sincerely say, here I have seen the discussion heavily put the law enforcer, like police or the court or the hakim,
The judge.
judge, or any kind of institution work in public services who give safety services to the public. Sometimes they are not evenly judged by us. Well, I want to say that there's also another problem. Actually, the Indonesian citizens' problem, that we don't really want to educate ourselves about we don't really educate ourselves about what are the processes of the police, what are the processes of the courts, what is our rights, and how it is defended by the law. We don't really study, while all resources has been provided in the internet, actually, when we encounter difficulties in law, actually we have to defend ourselves with the law itself. Like we have to say to the police, "Oh no, you violate the article number here, here, here," while it is your job in article number here, here, here. While actually it is provided in the public resources. We have to study that, so we can continuously evaluate the justice system and the officers that run the justice system itself.
I love that. Yes, truly true. When it comes to this hashtags and a lot of things going on, I think it's also fueled up by the way that people are lacking trust upon this traditional policing, and it becomes the alternative, or Mr. Rehan told us, is to be a must to basically uphold the justice. And somehow it becomes the, the culture where the Sunlight's pronunciation guide culture. It becomes the habit, and also you can say like the way balance for the police, the traditional policing. But somehow, yes, I do agree that people needs to be really also learning about the rules, and all the regulation has been ratified so that we can basically evaluate the justice system itself. Thank you so much. So let's jump in with another topic. Okay, I want you guys to see these two pictures. I love this really two famous pictures right here. Sorry, Mr. Shashan, from a British accent. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, what do you think the similarities between these two viral news? Somebody?
I want to share, but I hate this guy, the right one.
The right one? I thought he's also part of your family, no?
No, of course not.
Okay.
No.
I thought every single law enforcers are
No, my
part
family
of
is
it.
clean, even though, yeah, there's some kind of
Clean.
involvement. Yes.
Do you use
absolutely.
sunlight? Okay, keep going.
Okay. What do you think of this? Okay, something I'm gonna give you opinion, just a simple opinion, like the similarity between the two viral news. Actually, to be honest, I have no idea with the left one, but I just know precisely with the right one because it's Mario Dandi. I followed every single news about him. Yeah, since the very start until after the last news. I have no idea, so I never follow the news anymore because there's another amazing news, yeah, a crime news that Mario Dandi's news is already just like yeah, it's not uprising anymore. But maybe about the similarities, I guess it's about the I think because it is about like okay. So I think from Mr. Mama, I get it. So can you guys help with this the left one? I think it's from Punggol, the best road. Okay. So maybe this is about being responsible. Yeah, that's what I said. The responsible between the left one and the right one. I mean, you have a power. Let's just like our topic discussion, like, so you have a power. So you have like some kind of, the between the power and responsible, and then we have to find the justice to the social media. This is not about the institution anymore. So you have some kind of helping for the other for each other's, like on the social media, like at Twitter, doing the hashtag. Yeah, and just like from the previous slides, that everything is settled. Okay, when we are doing it, when we find the justice on the social media, everything is really settled without the policeman helping from the policeman or the institution. So I agree with that. Maybe I'm taking the example from the Mario Dandi's ones. If there's no recording, if there's no like some of the friends that record, or maybe some kind of witness, so what just Mario Dandi's did to the to the victim. So I think there's no recording that will uprise it on the social media, especially on Twitter, because Twitter, I think, is the place that every kind of viral things is going to happen instead of Instagram. I think Instagram is not really that famous to to
compared
up
to the
every kind of
TikTok and
news.
Twitter.
Right,
Yes.
exactly. So everything is doing the Twitter as a centralized of the every kind of problem of the news, especially of the crime things. So this is the best justice. This is the best way Yeah, if you want to find out between the Mario Dandy's problem, like this news, and then the left one is about the Lampung's road. If there's no,
I was in Lampung when it actually
this is
happened.
the Lampung, right?
Yes, it is
Yes,
in
okay.
Lampung.
Okay, so okay. I think I just recognized this. The sister is like a content creator, yeah, from TikTok, from Lampung. Then he was just like you know,
He studied in Australia. Same
yes.
with Mr.
Oh,
October.
yes, I know.
Actually,
Oh,
this is
from
Mr. October, yeah.
Oh, Mr. October. Oh, wait, the name is Mr.
Yeah, he
October.
is. Yes, he's Mr. October.
Oh, okay.
They're both in
I know.
Australia.
Bima. Yes. Okay. I just noticed it. Yeah, I think it's Bima's random from TikTok just make a trend about this Lampung's road that. So yeah, maybe it's like a shading. I think yeah, just giving shade and dissing how Lampung's.
It's totally a dish, you know,
Yes,
like
totally
just
dish.
exactly
Exactly.
towards the
Precisely
government.
is a this like it's really a shade, like it's just like personal attack to the government.
Personal
you know?
attack.
Personal attack.
Is that a
on the
love
government.
language
For
to your
me, yes.
government?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
I see.
Don't worry. I have a privilege. My family is policeman, so I don't know.
Oh.
I can use these personal attack words just like Miss Anis is okay.
Oh, dangerous. All
Okay.
right, thank you,
so-
Mr. Rehan.
Okay, so I think the last one. I'm sorry, Mr. James.
Yeah, sure.
I think the similarities is about the responsible and then how we can get the justice, how to be viral quickly, more rapidly and quickly to get the help from the netizens, from the public service. No, I didn't say the public service. I mean the public from the
public attention,
citizens.
public's eyes,
Right.
yeah.
I don't care about government actually. I don't care about institution because we have no trust with them, especially
Yeah.
me. For me,
Just
even
you. Don't say us, okay? I don't want to get blurred this.
Okay,
Let me turn
alright.
off the
Okay,
camera.
I get it. I won't say us because
Yeah,
I know
don't say
some of you
us,
guys
yes.
have a trust, but for me it's not. Even that even
So
my
Mr.
my
Cook
family
actually is
police.
working with government, so don't say us. Yeah.
Yes, okay, I know. I was work with government previously. Yes, I know.
Hypocrite.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not the toxic one. It's okay, no problem.
Okay.
All right. So I just want to tell the truth about this. Like, I'm trying to be objective. I never subject driving my ego. Like, okay, I am my background, my family's background is policeman, so I can do whatever I want. So I can be my subjective perspective. Like I can do anything I want. So giving a disadvantage to people to the others, no. So I think I just want to make sure that everything about these topics like the Bima Suara Lampung and the Mario Dandy, I don't care and I don't mind to speak up to the netizen or the thread or social media, just like them. Everything is about injustice, so you have to do. I don't care if I have to fight back to my own family. So I had to actually, to be honest, I had previously I had not a huge fight actually, just like arguments with my family from the police. Like my uncle, he has a high position in the police institution. Like about these cases and then about these kind of crimes from the institution itself.
Okay.
It's really like okay, so I don't care even it's my family, but this one is similarity between two is about being responsible. Even your family, even you have a job position, if you so you have your own privilege in the government side. So if you're wrong, then you're clearly wrong. So if you're right, so just make sure, just prove to people, the netizen or the citizen, if you're right. That's my that's my argument.
Okay,
That's my
thank you.
supportive language. Okay, that's it.
Thank you, Mr. Rehan, for your
Yeah.
very interesting answers. So this is gonna be a wrap up. Actually, I still have more questions in my pocket right now, right here. But unfortunately, we are limited by time. So Sunlight, please wrap up. What do you think is similar between these two viral news?
I think they're both. I think both of the viral news are actually a part of the law. I think what I've known, I think Mario Dandy's dad is like a tax. I don't know.
Tax, you don't know. Yes, absolutely. You didn't even pay tax. How dare you talk about tax? Okay, keep going.
And
That laugh though, that giggle. Huh? Okay.
and of course President Mr. Jokowi. So I think they're both connected to the law. No,
Mhm.
then these dad is the tax guy. I
Right
don't
here?
know. So yeah.
Uh-huh. So the
That's all.
similarities is because they're both actually connected to the law.
Yeah, because the president and the tax guy thing.
Oh, okay. So basically, the similarities between two are these news are actually being viral because of the social media. Thanks to the social media for firing up and filling up this news, and then that's how it becomes very viral. So actually, I still have several questions, which is really interesting for this topic to start off. But let me question it. Fast enough. Like, what factor that can make our issues viral? I really want to hear you guys talk about, can everyone make every issue viral in social media? And then what the algorithm plays in role in terms of building the case become viral, because we also need to talk, like Mr. Ku always brings up about him being molested by Mr. Shanshan, but never people notice about that particular issue,
Wow.
right? So we need to talk about it, but unfortunately, because of this very limited tool, we also need to filter the fake news. I still have so many questions right here, but unfortunately, that because we are limited
Wow.
time, so we will just. I'm gonna give you this slide, and then you can question us, and then continue or prolong the discussion upon our WhatsApp group, so that we're gonna have more coming up opinion from you guys. Thank you so much for tonight's discussion. I thank you so much for everyone, because I think this everyone is actually speaking, other than Miss Rivka, yeah.
Not yet
Yeah,
satisfied.
not yet. Okay, so I hope that everyone actually can give more opinion. Now, I would like to give a conclusion that social media is actually a very good a tool to basically amplify your voice out, even though that becomes the culture of the society, to always being dependent towards reporting the cases that they should actually report to our social justice or the law enforcement. Now, I would like to give it back to the Mr. Ku to close it up our session tonight, and I want you guys to give me some feedbacks upon my moderating sessions tonight. So please give me feedbacks from me.
You're already amazing.
No, not yet here. Or you can text me to my personal WhatsApp.
Anyway,
Thank you so much, guys.
I've known you, Mr. Demus.
I
When you
know,
back to
Mr.
today's
Rehan.
God, I miss you
The
so
last
much.
time that we had a session on your community, but I didn't hear anything yet since
Yes.
then.
It's already 2 months. I don't know. I have no idea, because I'm not involved with the community anymore. I've quit. I resigned from the community since January. So
But you're the
there's no-
founder.
No, I'm not the founder. I'm the manager. So I've quit.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
it.
it's almost 2 months, almost 3 months. There's no news about the today's talk. Maybe because there's a new recruitments for the next batch. Probably, maybe next month, I guess.
For those of you who don't know, Mr. Ren is actually a HR. So
Yes,
whoever is
HR.
looking for a job, please send your CV to Mr. Rehan, so that
Oh my God, stop it.
somebody's. Okay, back to Mr. Go. Thank you, Mr. Rehan, for the feedback. Thank you, Mr. Imam.
No,
Dimas. Yes, thank you so
right.
much.
It's been intriguing discussion, moderating by moderated by the Lord, the Lord. Okay, I will give benefit back here. Just new vocabularies, but I got it from Pen 9, Mr. Sunshine. There are some new vocabularies here. We can enhance our speaking eloquently, weapon, deadlock, said by Mr. October, who lives in Australia right now, invaded, focalize, prevail, mastermind, civil, and harmonious. And also for the subject-verb agreement, do not forget if you use modal auxiliary must be followed by bare infinitive or simple form or verb 1. We usually say verb 1 or bare infinitive. That's why it should be polished must give, not must do. After modal auxiliary must be followed by bare infinitive. Can, should, will, may, what else, shall, All modal auxiliaries must be followed by pair infinitive or simple form. That's why we cannot say can to, no, cannot. It can't. It's forbidden. And also, if we have known about some vocabularies, try to use synonym in order to express our idea or paradigm by way of using other word to say I think. As far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, in fact, I believe, to me, in my opinion, it means that not only sharing our perspective, but also improving our vocabulary. That's why we can get any progress and improvement in every single discussion, because OTA community has a weekly discussions by way of different divergent background and divergent topic in order to practice English while improving our knowledge toward some issues currently. I guess that's all what I can share today. Yeah, some people share about LinkedIn here to seek a job for job seeker. But before we
Don't
end,
blame me, okay? Don't blame me.
yeah, you may share to Mr. Rehan. Okay, for everyone, please, you may open your video. We are going to take a picture before we end our discussion. Can
All
anyone?
right, take
Yeah.
a picture.
We are going to take.
Look at the Lord, Mrs. Sanchez right there. So British. Prevail. Every word she fired, he fired.
He represents British.
Yeah, British 9 band score IELTS.
9.5.
Hi October. Hello, Mr.
Over
Bima.
score.
Sorry, Mr. Bima. How's
Mr.
Lampung?
October. What time is it in Kangaroo
Yesterday we said
country?
tomorrow.
It's 10.
Are you sure it's 10?
Yeah, I'm in Palembang.
Oh,
Huh?
you are in Palembang.
You came back? Since when?
I don't think so. Okay, let me come, Mr. Sony, Miss Anis, Miss Rivka, Miss
Mr.
Ekalita.
Sony, Miss Ennis, Miss
Let me
Rivka,
count.
let's go.
1, 2,
Hang
3.
on, hang on.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, once more.
Yesterday we said tomorrow.
Yesterday we said tomorrow. Why
Once
should we
more,
say?
once more, once more. Once more. Yo, come on.
Wait, number 1.
Number 1.
Aku nggak punya pilihan jadi.
Okay.
Miss Ennis,
It's
where's Miss
done.
Ennis?
It's done for the election.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, go.
oh is it? Oh, cry ini ya.
All right, okay, good.
Being shot.
Thank you very much for coming, everyone. See you on the next weekly
Thank you
discussion.
so much for
with
today's
different
session,
topics.
everyone.
Thank you.
Okay.
You have been
First
here.
one,
Nice to
yesterday
have
we
you.
said
Yesterday we say tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Thank you, everyone.
Wait,
Happy Monday.
Monday.